Duffy's here. What is your family like, Duffy? Are they, you know, small town type of people? And
yes, my dad is a Scouser. He thinks he's the missing member of the Beatles. You know, he goes, "All right, kids," you know, the accents and everything.
Yeah.
So my dad's a bit crazy. He used to run a public house. That's where we took our first steps. We took our first steps on the floor of a bar. Yes. I have a twin sister also, who's a beautiful soul. And then my mum used to look like Helena Christensen, and she does, but she was this uber glamorous chick in a really small town, and everyone used to follow my mum's trends and stuff. She was my idol. She's my like icon.
She was a bit like the homecoming queen kind of thing, kind of the cool girl in town, and people, but nice too.
And then she married an English guy, which was really like taboo those days. You didn't marry an English guy; you were Welsh.
Right.
Yeah, they were travellers who passed through town.
Their national pride would sort of root against that. Your father was a Scouser. That's fascinating. Yeah. What does that mean again?
Scouser is a Liverpudlian. He's from Liverpool.
A Liverpudlian is a Scouser?
Yeah. So
that's
when you're from Liverpool...
the colloquial term for a Liverpudlian?
Yeah, it's the same as Taff.
Oh, God, I'm learning so much.
Yankee
This is so
Taff,
fascinating.
you know, Scouser, you know Cockney, right?
Yeah,
so
be careful with that word here, though.
But beep. When you're from London, you're a Cockney. I'm giving you loads of information here. I love this.
You're a Cockney if you're from London. What are you from? What about New York?
A New Yorker.
Yankee. Everything's Yankee.
New Yorker.
Yeah, true.
A Yankee. You're just, you know, you're just lovely Yankee people.
Your album
Yankee
comes
Doodles.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. Your album comes out December 7th, around the holidays. What are the holidays like in Duffyland, in your family? Traditional?
No, not really, actually. For many years, I have no fixed abode. You know, my home is wherever my suitcase is. So I'm quite removed from that kind of circle where families get together traditionally, and they accept that. And so our family, I think for many years now, have kind of done their own thing, of little groups in various places, which I think that's part of growing up. When you're a kid, you have a big get-together. You get older, no one really cares. So for me, the holidays are not as traditional as I would like.
Did Santa Claus come?
Last year. Yes, I got a dog.
You got a dog from Santa last year?
Yeah.
When you were a little girl, did he come?
Once, and he bought
once? Not every year?
Well, yeah, money was tight, you know. We were tight. I'm one of 7 kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, you know, it was difficult. And I remember once getting a karaoke machine. I was so annoyed because I wanted it to be pink, like all the other girls in my class, you know. But it was grey.
Wow.
It was grey and heavy, and it looked like it could drill holes in the wall. You know, it wasn't romantic and charming and plastic. I mean, it was big and sturdy, and it recorded multi-tracks. My mum had gone somewhere.
But it gave you probably your start, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you get...
I recorded things on it. I made tapes and sent them off to people when I was like 15.
So you come from modest means. Your family didn't have much, so Christmas was not like some great big presents everywhere, spoiled fest that it can be in so many homes. I just wanted to know, what about now? Do you give, now that you've made some nice money, do you give things to your parents on Christmas, or have you?
Yeah, I would like to do more. I think in these times people expect you to be a bagillion trillionaire. But actually, you know, we're not in the 70s. When you sold records in the 70s, you became seriously wealthy. Yeah. But now...
Because nobody could rip off your music.
Yeah, you know, so the volume of sales is less, and I think you've got to be more business-minded. And although, you know, playing live is a completely amazing experience, but that really is where artists earn their money now.
Is live performances.
Which kind of raises the bar. So you can't really be crap. You know, because if you get on stage and you can't really do your job, well, you're not really going to make any cash. So you could go home, you know, because I think that's where it's kind of evening out. It's bringing the good to the surface, I think.
Well, Duffy, you're doing great. I mean, your first album won a Grammy in 2009, so that's good. Yes. It sets you up nicely for this album. Will you tour behind this one?
Yes, I love it. And of course in America, it's very small and intimate in terms of performance venues. You don't have the big kind of stadium stuff that you do in the UK. You're always playing big stadiums, etc., etc. So it allows me to go through to San Francisco, Boston, you know, wherever I want to go and play to maybe 1,500 people. And that atmosphere is so electric. So I'm not kind of doing the big, you know, Coldplay style arena tour here yet.
Gotta tell you, you played last night in LA, small concert, my producer Michael Steele went, and he came in this morning, he said, wow, she is on, she's just great. Loved watching her live. He really couldn't stop talking about it. And he said, You were blisteringly hot. Michael, did I just put you on the spot, sir?
You did, and it is true. And it is
like
true.
That. Like,
That's
thank
what
you.
I do. Blistering was
She's
the word.
definitely got the hips down on stage.
Can't
Works
move the hips.
The wiggle?
The
Let me
wiggle.
see the wiggle.
Show him the wiggle.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
That's the wiggle.
Oh my God, the wiggles.
Yes.
You get together with a few others and each wear a different color, and you could, no, that's already been
Oh,
done.
is there a cartoon called The Wiggles here?
The Wiggles, yeah.
I didn't know that.
You could join them in a little kids video. It'd be
I'd
so
love
great.
to do it. Well, Disney.
Hit that
The
3-year-old
Wiggles.
audience early.
I like it.
We've got Duffy in studio tonight. The Welsh Princess. I'm gonna go. You're the Welsh Princess in my mind.
It's getting better.
The album is December 7th. It's called Endlessly, and Well is just a ton of fun. It's with the Roots. It's on iTunes now and in stores on November 9th if you want the hard copy. So, what's your favorite song on the album?
Ooh, tricky question. It's difficult to say. I'm biased because I was present for the creative process, so I'm not able to be so separate from it. But if I had to choose, there's a song called Don't Forsake Me that I wrote with Albert. It's the first song we wrote together, and I really needed to say those things. I talk about casualties, I talk about the people I've left behind, I talk
You're
about
Taylor
all the
Swifting
regrets.
it up there, just throwing bombs out at old boyfriends and relationships and lighting people up.
Yeah, kind of. A little bit of tragedy there, I think, and it was good to say it. You know,
A
sometimes-
heartbreaker? What's that? I mean, a breakup or something?
No, I think about life, you know. I'm fascinated with people. I long to meet great people, because without it, I'm nothing. And I need to work with great people. So I'm striving for that. My dream is to be 40 and have a great team that never leave a family, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Something that I can rely on, those trusted around me that I feel comfortable and confident with. And so, yeah, I've had to leave a lot of things behind. And I've been burnt, but that's a part of growing up. And
Who
I'm
burned you? Label people? Music? Business
not
people?
label. I have a fantastic relationship with my record company. You know, they've been
Is this
nothing
family
but
stuff?
supportive. No, professionals along the way. When you come from nothing, you really have to meet a lot of sharks before you find somewhere safe.
Oh, right.
So I look back over my life, so many different chapters, so many lies, so many weird incidents, so many really dangerous scenarios that I put myself in. I was like 15, had no money, I left home. I was doing everything and anything I could to get closer to belonging to music.
Did you ever like get a casting couch kind of experience where like a producer tried to seduce you or something because you were on
You
your
know,
own?
if I look back, as naive and as innocent as I was, probably, nearly. But I just seem to have body swerved it. But I look back of my life and yikes, there's some chapters to have gotten to this place. And that's the song about that. I needed to write that. I needed to acknowledge this whole journey that I've been on.
Good for you. I think that's incredible. Right, it's sort of like the little closure there to say, I
think so.
know what I've been through, this is how it made me feel, and now you can go forward.
Yeah, and I kind of marking the end of something, you know. One of the lines of the song is, I can't make it alone. And I really felt that when I was writing it, you know, I need these companions. And I keep getting sent angels along the way, great people to work with, but I really want to have that family, like a Madonna would, I guess, you know, people that she has worked with for 15 years, but I need 15 years, so I'm too early to have that. So only time will tell.
Billy Bush falling in love in a safe way tonight with Duffy in studio. I love my wife to death and my children, but I gotta tell you, you are something else, really special. Hey, let's have a little fun. How do you say, give me a big curse word in Welsh. Just like say a Welsh curse word.
Oh, no, because it's very guttural.
Oh yeah, you'd feel bad doing it.
Yeah, no, it comes from a really dark place in the muscular area.
Okay, how do you just say shh, you know, the SH one, something like that. Not like,
You'd say, can't spit there.
oh. And if your mother heard you say conspiter right now, you'd be
I
in
mean,
trouble.
the sound of it sounds aggressive, right? Can't spit there.
Conspiter!
Or you could say Kiedrain.
Kidrai.
It's not nice to say Kiedrain to a man.
Never,
Oof. If you call him a Kiedrain, it means, you know, like the brambles, you know, like all the prickly stuff that comes off weeds?
yeah.
You're the dog of the weeds.
Oh, you're the what? You're the dog of the weeds?
Yeah.
Kidrai, I love it.
Yeah.
What's the American word, the English word you can't stand? Like the hardest one for you to say, or you got them all handled?
Is there a word called philosophical?
Philosophical.
No, philosophicating.
Philosophicating, no.
I
There's
don't like
philosophical.
that one.
Philos.
Because it should exist.
Philosophy.
Yeah, but what do you do if you philosophicate?
Philosophize.
philosophize.
There you go. You're a philosopher, a songwriter.
Philosophize. So I've been philosophicating. But now I realise it's been was it?
Philosophizing.
Philosophizing.
You know what? Just avoid it altogether.
That was the word I disliked because apparently it didn't exist.
Oh my God. What American TV shows are popular in Wales? You guys have like Grey's Anatomy or...
The Wire made its way
Oh,
big
The
time.
Wire's big over there.
Yeah, Medium.
Medium?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Glee.
Glee is big. Well, it doesn't surprise me. Glee
It was on, you know.
But The Wire is even bigger than Glee?
The Wire was cult. People
Cult
loved that
in
kind
Wales.
of...
It was cold here, but didn't
Yeah.
have a big enough audience.
Yeah,
Amazing.
in the UK, people were buying The Wire box sets for each other for holidays. And
Who were the
stuff.
sexiest movie stars? Brad Pitt, George Clooney, the same?
Yeah, George Clooney, I think, for the coffee advert.
Oh yeah, his coffee, Nespresso.
Yeah, so we see him.
He's
on
all over the
coffee
world
ad.
with his coffee ads. and nowhere to be seen here in America.
Yeah, so coffee ads, George Clooney. Who else? What would we consider as Hollywood's? Angelina Jolie. She's
Sure.
always in the papers.
You look a little bit like her, I gotta be honest with you. Blonde Jolie.
I've
Also
been
very
told
nice
that.
lips.
I have been told that before, and do you know what? Somebody asked me last week, which was in Germany. He said to me, "Your front cover of the album looks like Angelina Jolie. Was this intentional?" yeah. We changed my face. In fact, a guy sat on the computer making my face look like us. So
Yeah.
that was weird. And a radio guy once, I was doing South by Southwest, and he told me I looked like Pamela Anderson.
Really?
I thought that was weird.
Yeah, you walked out. You was-
Yeah, I think I'm getting it. I was like, I might be missing some mammary glands, but that's okay. You know, so
Those
yeah.
memories you don't want. They're too huge.
I might not get in the way of myself. I already get in the way of myself. If I had mammary glands, it might be even worse.
Every time she gets on an airplane, they say, no more carry-ons, man. Two per customer. Duffy, in the house, endlessly, coming December 7th. Very excited about it. We've got about 8 different things we can talk about and promote, and this
Yeah.
is great. And it's going to work out well for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice
You are
work.